It is very, very important for you to understand the kind of patterns that works in your family, works in your life, and the patterns you follow, because those patterns will define your existence here on planet Earth. So if you neglect those patterns, be rest assured that you will pay a heavy price if those patterns are actually negative patterns. So first of all, you need to understand what are the patterns that are happening in my life. Verify if those patterns are actually happening in your lineage. Make inquiries, put your head down so that you'll be able to know the patterns that works, because there are a whole lot of us that are following a negative pattern. You might be a child of God, yes, but if you don't deal with those patterns, they will wait for you. So first, you must deal with those patterns in a place of prayers. It is a must. You must deal with those patterns. You must handle those patterns. That is why it is very, very important and necessary you introduce altars in your family. And the altar you introduce will either conquer the patterns, because those patterns has an altar. Those patterns has a base. Those patterns are not just baseless. So when you introduce an altar, it will definitely fight. And the altar you should introduce is the altar of Christ. So don't neglect it. Don't just make affirmations and leave. Affirmations are very important, I keep saying. But affirmations are just as powerless as you may think if you don't navigate spiritually, if you don't get God involved. If you look through the scriptures, you find out that so many patterns, so many patterns, so many patterns, so many patterns. And people pay heavily because wrong patterns were initiated. Eli, his children, they didn't serve God. Eli was a mentor to uh, Timothy. Yeah, he was a mentor. He was a mentor to Samuel. Sorry, he was a mentor to Samuel. He was a mentor to Samuel, and his children didn't follow